Hello everybody, this is Yousef and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to have another wonderful Persian dish. This one is coming from city of Kashan. Kashan is north of Isfahan province and it's a capital of the county of Kashan. Kashan is very famous for its handmade rocks, and most of the people in the world, they know the Kashani rock. And also is the capital of the world for the very famous Iranian rose water. The city is very old and it goes back to 7,000 years ago. And this dish, it comes from Kashan. They call it a Sheveed Polo Kashani. And that's actually is a lamb with the white beans braised with the dill rice. So it's very delicious and it's very easy to make it. Let's go over the ingredients and start making it. Okay, what I have here is the main thing is this is a lamb. It's about 750 grams of the lamb. This is the leg of lamb, boned leg of lamb. So I bought it from Costco. It's very, very nice, and actually it's very good quality with a very good price. This was a big one. The whole thing was maybe about like a 3-4 kilograms. So I took some of it and I'm making it. At the same time, you can make it with the chicken or a beef or any kind of meat that you like. What we need here is about 1.5 cups of the white bean, which I soaked it overnight, and I have about 2.5 cups of rice. Also, I soaked it in a salt water about like 2 hours, 3 hours ago. We need also is a bunch of dill, which we are going to use the wheat and chop. I mean, roughly we're going to chop that. What we need also 3 potato, 1 large onion, 5-6 cloves of garlic, 2 cinnamon stick, and 2 bay leaves. There is 2 dry, the whole lemon, lime, and this is actually is optional. We need some cooking oil, 1.5 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1.5 teaspoon turmeric, 1.5 teaspoon cumin powder, but some lime juices, and we need also about 4 or 5 tablespoons of liquid saffron. All right, let's go start making the food. I have to clean here and just make it for chop the onion. All right, we are going to chop this very, or slicing it very thin. We are going to saute this, and then we are going to add our lamb. Do the same thing with our garlic. Slice them. You don't have to mash it, this is good enough. Okay, put about like a few tablespoon oil, and then add your onion to saute this for about few minutes, and then we are going to add the garlic and some of the rest of the ingredients. As you see, it's been a little bit the color change, translucent, and add the garlic here. But 1 more minute saute with the garlic. Then we're going to add our meat. All right, and right away we are going to add our spices. Started with the turmeric, black pepper, or cumin powder, and we hold the salt for a little bit later in a halfway cook. All right, going to do this about maybe 4 or 5 minutes to change the color on the meat. Then we are going to add our white beans. As you see, the color of the meat has been changed, and we drain the water from the white beans. We are going to add them also. Saute this for another couple more minutes. I might change the pot, I might not, but so you choose a pot from the beginning that is a suit for the portion that you are going to make. Mine is still, I think, is enough, because this food you don't need that much of the au jus or put it water in it, as little as you can, just about like 4 or 5 cups at the most of water, and that's going to be okay. All right, it's a good things. Now I am going to add the boiling water that I have, just about to cover them. As I said, maybe 4 cups or 4.5 cups of water. And also is a time for the bay leaf, cinnamon stick, and your 2 dry lime if you want. This is optional. You can soak this in the water a couple more minutes and make a hole and put it there, which I'm going to make it a little bit hole on this. So it's going to be giving a very nice taste to it. All right. So as soon as it starts boiling again, we are going to put the lid on it and just let it be cooked about like 2 hours so, but frequently to come over and you turn around and just stir a little bit, and then in about like 2 hours or so you add the salt into this. See you then. Let's go do the rest of the food. As you already know, this dish, it's the main thing also is the rice. And a rice, it takes about like the process of cooking it. I'm going to cook a bit of water on this one, then we drain the water, then I put it back in the pot. The whole process might take about like 1.5 hours. So we want to make it all together at the same time. So we have time for it to make our rice. Meanwhile, let's peel off our potato and dice it, and I put it in a cold water to hold it till we wanted to add them all together. Let's peel this and cut them. Try to cut them same size, just like this thickness, and these are the size. You see, that's perfect. Do the rest of them. All right, to prevent this, to change the color to black, put it in a cold water and put it aside till the time that you want to fry this. So we put it there, about 2 hours later we start frying this. All right, next thing is chopping our dill. Just take it from the long stems, and we need just the width to chop those. All right, chop them rough, as I said. All right, put this aside till it's we need it to mix with our rice. It has been about 1.5 hours that we put the meats for cooking, and it's cooking away. It's the time right now to put the salt into that, and also maybe, not maybe, I'm gonna put a little bit of our liquid saffron here too, for the taste and the color, and just let it cook again for maybe another hour. So meanwhile, I put the water in the pot for just our rice. This is the water that is, as you see, it's boiling, and it's a time to cook our rice. Just add the rice to the water and let it cook about like between 8 to 9 minutes. So it's going to be like a halfway. Then we are going to drain the water to take the starch and excess salt, because it was soaking in salt, to get out of that. Then put it back in washing it. I'm going to show that to you. Already we have a video about how to make a basmati rice, Iranian version. But anyway, I'm going to show this also today. See you soon. All right, you see here, start bubbling, and gonna just move the rice. This is almost like 80% is cooked. All right, this is the time that you have to drain the excess water and put it back to the pot, and that's what we are doing. And also drain this. Some people, they say don't use the cold water, but it doesn't matter to me, because we're always doing it, and always is a wonderful, perfect rice. Okay, so make sure that, you know, just by touching this, you see that it's not hot anymore. Also, it's drained enough to get the salt out. That's enough. So just let it be there. And meanwhile, I'm going back to just prepare this pot, which was salty. Let me drain that also. Just a little bit water on the bottom. And then I put it on a heat again. Going to add oil, but like a 4 or 5 tablespoonful of oil. And when you start boiling, mixing together, you might add the saffron at this time also. So you're going to be, if you like to have a taddy, crispy rice on the bottom, then it's going to be very beautiful looking, and also the taste is going to be wonderful. So that's what I'm doing right here. Add some of the saffron in there. As soon as you start boiling and mixing all this thing, you're going back and put the rice back to the bottom, up to top, with the dill that we chopped that already, and make it for right now to mix them together. I'm just using some of this oil and water for the on the top, so the rest is going to be good for the taddy. All right, now let's go back and put the rice back to the pot. Put a little bit of the white rice on the bottom, and then we start putting our dill, mixing with the rice, putting there. This is a prepare for the bottom. Add dill and let me mix this a little bit together. Some people, they put it in at the end before they drain the water, add it to the rice, then together they add them, they drain it. But this way, it's going to be very fresh when the rice is ready. I like it this way better, and also the aroma is going to stick to it. All right. It's just you can spring some of that is left. Some more, and put the rest on the top. All right, so look at this, already so beautiful. Goes back to the heat, and here we can add some of the saffron and makes it so beautiful. Okay. Now it's the time that you add the oil that you took it out. Also on the top. All right. So make some hole for breathing. Okay, now if you like, you can add some pieces, of a small pieces, about like 20-30 grams of the butter, so it makes it even better. Now let it be the high heat for about like 5 minutes or less. As soon as you see the steams come up, then reduce the heat, put it kitchen cloth on the top, and let it be there for 45 to 50 minutes. Then it's done. By the time our meat is going to be ready, between this and the meat, we prepare our fries. See, all right, you see the steam is all over. It's time that you put the kitchen cloth and put back, as you hear, is the sizzling on the bottom. Reduce the heat to medium low and let it be cooked for, as I said, another 45 to 50 minutes. That time the meat is going to be ready. Also, I'm going to start to make our fries. All right, it looks like it needs a little bit more water and to be cooked. The meat itself is wonderful, is cooked. A little bit more for just the beans. And also I'm going to take this cinnamon stick and a bay leaves out, and also dry lemon. So this is the time you can taste to see if you need a more salt. No, it's perfect. But I'm going to add a little bit, not the whole lemon lime juice, just a little bit. Here you go. It's time And also, as I said, a little bit, this is boiling water. Going to add a little bit more, so to cover it for another 30 minutes to 45 minutes, then our food is ready. By the time the rice is ready, now I'm just going to make our fries. All right, put enough oil to fry your potato. All right. I'm going to make my fries nice looking. That's what I'm doing. And also I'm gonna add a little bit salt after the finish. Then I serve the food in about 15 minutes. See you guys. All right, guys, at the timing is exactly what we want it to be. Our rice is ready. Look at this. Our meat is ready. And here's our fries also. We are going to put all together. We have it for dinner ready. Okay, guys, this is our Kashani dish, and it looks amazing, tastes wonderful. And here's some sabzi khordan, which usually we use it with any kind of Persian dish, and that's herbs, as you see, the radish, green onion. And this is a little bit of the tahdig that it's also is very nice to have it with your dish. Let's try some to see what is it really. I know that's wonderful, but still I'm gonna taste a little bit. I'm hungry and I just can't wait to finish it. It looks amazing. Wow. Yousef. Wow. It's a wonderful. Okay, guys, thank you for watching the video, and like always, I thank so much for your support. Please like, share, and just try to make it. If you like it, let me know. Till next time with another dish. Bye.